Yo, what's up everybody, it's your man Tamim and we're about to drop some serious travel knowledge on you. We've all been there. That pre-trip frenzy where you're staring at an empty suitcase wondering how you're gonna fit a week's worth of life into it. It's stressful, it's messy, and honestly it can totally kill the pre-vacation vibe. But hold up, because I'm here to tell you it doesn't have to be this way. Whether you're catching rays on a beach, hitting the streets in some foreign city, or anything in between, having a game plan for your packing is the key to staying organized and actually enjoying the build-up to your trip. That's why I'm breaking down the ultimate packing guide for a one-week getaway. We're talking all the essentials you need, tips on how to pack smart, and how to avoid looking like you're carrying your entire life on your back. So hit that subscribe button, smash the like button for the algorithm, and let's get you packed and ready for your next adventure. Alright, first things first, let's talk about the essentials. And I'm not talking about that extra pair of shoes you might need, I'm talking about the things that are absolutely crucial, the stuff you literally can't leave home without. We're talking passport or ID, boarding pass, the things that actually get you on that plane or train. Wallet's gotta be in there obviously. Cash, cards, maybe a lucky subway token from that city you fell in love with. Phone fully charged, because let's be real, your phone is basically an extension of your hand at this point. And for my people on medication, you know the drill, keep those meds close, preferably in their original packaging just in case. Now here's the pro tip. All this essential stuff, it lives in your carry-on or personal item. Don't even think about checking this stuff. Keep it close, keep it safe, and keep it within arm's reach at all times. You'll thank me later. Okay, now that we've got the essentials locked down, let's talk about clothes. I know, this is where things can get a little out of control. But trust me, you don't need half the stuff you think you do. The key here is versatility. Remember, we're packing for a week, not a month. So, my golden rule is 4 to 5 tops, max. Think about it. That's basically one top for each day with a little wiggle room for good measure. And when I say tops, I mean everything, from t-shirts to button-downs to that one flowy shirt you love. Next up, bottoms. We're talking 2 to 3 pairs that can be dressed up or down. A good pair of jeans is a must-have, obviously. Then maybe some chinos or khakis for a slightly dressier vibe. And if you're feeling fancy, throw in a skirt or a pair of dress pants. Now the key to making this work is choosing pieces that can be mixed and matched. Neutral colors are your best friend here. Alright, we've talked about the essentials, but now it's time to talk about the MVP of packing, the light jacket or sweater. Always pack a layer. Weather is unpredictable, airplanes are freezing, and sometimes the AC in that restaurant is blasting like a polar vortex. We're talking about something light, something versatile, something that can easily be thrown on over a t-shirt or layered under a heavier jacket if needed. A denim jacket is always a good option. It's classic, goes with everything and adds just the right amount of warmth without being too bulky. Another go-to is a thin merino wool sweater. It's super soft, breathable, and packs down really small. Alright, listen up, because this chapter is all about leveling up your travel game. We're talking about transitioning from a basic tourist to a bona fide jet setter. The key, one word, dressy, outfit. Not ball gowns and tuxedos, just a step up from everyday wear. Something for a nice dinner or a swanky bar. For guys, a crisp shirt and dark jeans, and stylish shoes, no sneakers. Ladies, a simple black dress is timeless. Dress it up or down with accessories. Choose pieces that make you feel confident. Alright, let's talk shoes. Specifically, the shoes that will be carrying you through miles of cobblestone streets, airport terminals, and unexpected adventures. We're talking about the foundation of your travel wardrobe. The unsung heroes of your suitcase comfortable walking shoes. Now, I know what you're thinking. Comfortable and stylish don't always go hand in hand. But trust me, it's possible to find shoes that are both supportive and easy on the eyes. The key is to prioritize function over fashion. Leave the stilettos and the flip-flops at home, and opt for shoes that provide good arch support, cushioning, and breathability. A good pair of sneakers is a must-have for any trip. Look for ones with a supportive sole and breathable material, and don't be afraid to break them in before you go. Another great option is a pair of walking sandals or shoes. These are perfect for warmer climates or for days when you'll be doing a lot of walking. Look for ones with adjustable straps and a comfortable footbed. Alright, let's talk about the stuff we don't always like to talk about. Underwear, socks, and sleepwear. I know it's not the most glamorous part of packing, but it's important nonetheless. Because let's be real, nobody wants to be caught without clean underwear on vacation. The golden rule here is simple. Pack enough for each day of your trip, plus a few extras just in case. That means 7 pairs of underwear, 7 pairs of socks, and 1 or 2 sets of sleepwear. And when it comes to choosing your unmentionables, comfort is key. Ditch the lacy thongs and the scratchy bras, and opt for fabrics that are soft, breathable, and won't irritate your skin. Cotton is always a good choice, as is moisture-wicking fabric if you're prone to sweating. And don't forget about socks. Pack a mix of ankle socks, crew socks, and even a pair or 2 of wool socks if you're heading somewhere cold. Alright, let's talk about everyone's favorite part of packing the swimsuit. Because let's be real, even if you're not planning on spending your entire trip lounging by the pool or catching waves at the beach, it's always a good idea to be prepared for a little spontaneous aquatic adventure. You never know when you might stumble upon a hidden swimming hole, a rooftop pool with epic views, or even just a bathtub big enough for a relaxing soak after a long day of exploring. And trust me, you don't want to be caught off guard without your trusty swimwear. Now, when it comes to choosing a swimsuit, it's all about finding something that makes you feel confident and comfortable. Whether you prefer a classic bikini, a sporty one-piece, or something a little more unique, there's a swimsuit out there for everyone. And don't forget about cover-ups. A sarong, a sundress, or even just a loose t-shirt can easily transition your look from beach to bar. And here's a pro tip: pack your swimsuit in a waterproof bag or pouch. Alright, let's talk about staying active on the road. Because let's be real, vacations are the perfect time to break out of your routine and try new things. Whether you're into hiking, biking, swimming, or just exploring a new city on foot, there are endless opportunities to get your heart rate up and your blood pumping. But before you lace up your sneakers and hit the ground running, let's talk about what to pack. Because the last thing you want is to be stuck without the right gear. Now, I'm not saying you need to pack your entire gym bag, but bringing along a few key pieces of activewear can make all the difference. A good pair of workout shorts or leggings is essential, as is a breathable t-shirt or tank top. And if you're planning on doing any outdoor activities, a lightweight jacket or windbreaker is a good idea. And don't forget about socks. Moisture-wicking socks are a must-have for any workout, especially if you're prone to sweaty feet. Alright, let's talk toiletries. This is where things can get a little out of control, but trust me, you don't need to pack your entire bathroom sink. The key here is to pack smart and minimize. Remember, most hotels and accommodations provide the basics, like shampoo, conditioner, and soap. So, focus on packing the essentials that you can't live without, or the ones that you prefer to use your own brand of. Start with the absolute necessities: toothbrush, toothpaste, deodorant, sunscreen, and any medications you take regularly. Then, consider what other toiletries you use on a daily basis and prioritize accordingly. If you wear makeup, pack a small makeup bag with your essentials. If you have sensitive skin, pack your own skincare products. And here's a pro tip: invest in travel-size containers and fill them with your favorite products. This will save you space and weight in your luggage. And don't forget about a small toiletry bag to keep everything organized. Trust me, there's nothing worse than digging through your suitcase for a tube of toothpaste. Alright, we're in the home stretch. We've covered the essentials, the clothes, the shoes, but now it's time to talk about the little things. The extras that might not seem like a big deal, but trust me, they can make all the difference when you're on the road. First up, a reusable water bottle. Staying hydrated is crucial, especially when you're traveling. And nobody wants to be stuck buying overpriced plastic water bottles at every turn. So, pack a reusable water bottle and fill it up whenever you get the chance. Next, a small first aid kit. Accidents happen, so it's always a good idea to be prepared. Pack a few band-aids, pain relievers, antiseptic wipes, and any other essential medications you might need. Headphones are another must-have. Whether you're listening to music, podcasts, or just trying to drown out the noise of the crying baby on the plane, a good pair of headphones is essential for any trip. And there you have it, folks. Packing for a week-long trip doesn't have to be a chaotic scramble. With a little planning and this checklist, you'll be cruising through airport security with that carry-on swagger, knowing you've got everything you need without looking like a pack mule. Remember, it's all about versatile clothing, keeping those toiletries minimal, and not forgetting those small but mighty extras that can save the day. Think about your destination, the activities you're planning, and pack accordingly. And most importantly, leave a little room for those spontaneous finds and souvenirs that'll remind you of your awesome trip. So go ahead, book that flight, pack your bags, and get ready for an amazing adventure. And hey, if you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends. Safe travels, everyone,